Hi there and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not so geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Ben Friedman. And today on the show, we're going to be reviewing another laptop by our good friends at HP. And I have to tell you, HP's done a very cool thing. Today we're looking at the... I will tell you.
Tell me.
Okay. We're looking at the HP dv2000t. And by the way, all the HP laptops, if they have a T at the end, it uses the Intel Core 2 Duo processor.
Okay.
If they have a Z at the end, it uses the AMD processor. I don't know why it's Z.
Yeah, there's no such thing as AMZ, right?
No, I'm making that up.
Oh, okay.
But
it confused me.
But for instance, there's a dv2000t.
Just when I think I got it.
So here's what I'm sorry. Here's what HP has done. They've taken a very successful laptop design and they basically let you choose which processor you want and how big you want.
Very
so
smart.
in the exact same looking form factor, there's the 2000, which is this one, which is a 14-inch screen. There is the 6000, which is a 15-inch screen, and there's the 9000, which is the 17-inch screen.
Which you have the 9000.
I have the 9000.
I have the 8000.
That's the old line, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's old. It's so old,
Yeah.
Tiffany. God,
This is
that was
style.
out like 2 months ago.
No, well, it's true. That was like last year's style. So now they even have a 1000 now, which you saw at CES, remember, with a touchscreen, and that's a 12-inch.
So
in pretty much the same style laptop, you can get 12-inch, 14-inch, 15.5-inch, or 17-inch. And most of them, except the small one, you can either get the T model, so you can get an Intel processor, or you can get an AMD. You can get a 6000T or a 6000Z, or you can get a 9000T, 9000Z.
Do you have any preference personally on whether an AMD is a better processor versus the dual?
What a fantastic question. You'd think we'd set that up in advance, but no.
But no, Ben's equally surprised that I did ask that on the spot.
That's a fantastic question. I do. You know, in about 2 years ago, if you'd asked me what kind of processor to get, I would have said AMD. AMD was way faster. But then they came out with the Core Duo and now the Core 2 Duo, and Intel has not only caught up, but has leapfrogged over AMD. Now, I have an AMD. Check this out. My main editing computer is an AMD Core 2, an AMD X64 dual-core Opteron processor. It's got 4 cores, 2 dual cores in it. I know this is like.
No, good. Wait, no. Okay, so the short.
And I spent like $4,000 on that machine. Okay, $4,000 on that desktop. Here we are. Oh, I think
that's worth a full 5 minutes of discussion.
Yeah, maybe here we are. Maybe 9 months later, this laptop, which was $1,500, when I run the speed test, it's faster than that system.
Wow.
Faster than that system with a 2 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. Again, dual CPU, dual core processor.
Right.
So let's have a quick look. Now this is the 14-inch, so it's not quite the baby. The baby is the TX1000, but that's really small. It's 12-inch. This guy is about 5 pounds, pretty light.
Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but it's running Vista. See Windows Vista.
Oh.
So this
I'm still scared of Vista.
Yeah, Vista is a little scary. I'll give you just a quickie tour here. One nice thing that I've always liked about the HP is they have this silky smooth finish on it. Very easy to like move your finger around. All the ports are labeled on the top here, so it's very easy to find the port. The caps lock light is next to the caps lock key, not over here somewhere, so it's easy to figure out if your caps lock is on or off. Speakers up here along there. It's a 1280 by 800 screen. And the other thing is this is the HP new imprint finish.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, which I don't know if you can notice, picks up fingerprints like the Dickens. Can you see on the back there? And you see how yucky it looks on our monitor here. We're looking down at our preview monitor, and as you can see, this is just from today. I actually cleaned it this morning. The moment you pick it up, fingerprints everywhere. But other than that, it's a nice finish. It's like piano black and all that stuff. DVD player built in. It's also got these media quick touchy keys up here. I don't know if you can see them, but they beep.
Right, and these aren't the standard. They're flat. Like,
yeah, they're touch sensitive.
Yeah, they're like.
That's right.
Yeah, they're nice.
So you got volume and all that sort of stuff. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all your local stuff. And because it's Vista, this came with Home Premium, so that comes with Media Center built in. So all you need is a TV tuner.
You know what I'm really struggling with now that I bought that Apple, that iMac?
Yeah, that's a great. I love that iMac.
Well, I'm looking for a laptop now. Of course, it's that time of year where
Well,
the
you gonna buy a
flowers
Mac?
start blooming and it's time for a new computer. You know, it's
yeah.
spring.
That's like that's like, for me, that's.
It's like, and then in the fall, I'm like, oh, look, it's a ski season again. It's time for another new computer.
Right. I'm going to shut this down because I also want to show people. I'm sorry, go on.
No, I was
Tell me
going to
about
say.
your iMac and your laptop.
Well, I was going to get it back around to it again, but I was just trying to decide if I want to do a Mac laptop.
Right.
Because I really like that iMac, or if I want to stick with Windows and go with a Windows Vista new HP like this one. It's just struggling. And you know what? Now that I've had a chance to use both, and spend some time on both, I really am liking both systems. Each has their own area in which I like better than the other one.
And
I like them both. I do.
Being a new Mac user, how are you getting around the Mac?
Easy.
Is it easy?
Oh,
Not
it's so
hard?
easy. Yeah.
Easy transition.
It's so easy. If you understand Windows, it's just a very small, teeny-weeny little learning curve of a couple of basics. Once you get the concept, it applies across the board with Macs. So it's easy.
One thing that's interesting about this guy is it actually, I don't know if you can see this, it's only like an inch at the front, but at the back it's like an inch and a half. It has a kind of a tapery look to it.
Yeah, it does.
No latch, by the way. This just gets held with like a magnetic closure. It's not even magnetic. I think it just like snaps closed.
Has your 2 ports. I like this design the way it has this on the front too.
Yeah,
it's like a clamshell. It's like almost like a sort of a clamshell design.
Clamshell design.
It sort of looks like that. Yeah.
The reason I shut it off here is I want to show everyone, this is the regular battery that it comes with, which is like I think a 4-cell battery or 6-cell battery. And I find it gets about 2.5 to 3 hours. Plane flights.
Playing like a movie, like a DVD
or
just
actually using
work.
it. I don't know, I've never actually done it during DVD,
I
but doing
noticed
work
that.
and stuff.
I test mine on using DVDs because I find that it takes the most energy.
It does, because spinning the disc as well. So if I pop this out, I also have here, you can get as an option, it was like an extra $40 option or something.
Oh, not bad.
Get this. This is the second battery, and you'll notice it's kind of got a hump to it. See that? It's hard to tell, but there it is. It's 2 layers of battery. If I hold these right next to each other, you'll probably be able to see the difference in size. This one is twice the size. So if I put this in, you'll notice now you get like 5 hours, which is nice. 5-6 hours of battery life if you can conserve. But it does stick out like this. However, I was reading on the HP website that some people like this because you can actually
Drop your computer.
Some people like this once it actually is in all the way. There we go. You can actually, it helps carry it. And if you put it down here, it kind of acts, let's see if I can get an angle where you can actually see it. It kind of acts like a little stand. See how it actually increases the airflow?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that too much of a hump?
Let me see. Oopsie.
And it'll raise the key up to a slightly different angle?
No, nice. Actually, I think that's just about perfect.
Right.
Height-wise for me,
Would
anyway.
As a mobile computer user, mind you schlep around that 17-inch dv2000, which is really heavy.
Which I'm really tired of that one.
Would you rather have the lightweight but shorter small battery, or would you rather have the additional humpage?
Oh, for travel, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
But
for travel,
everyday use?
Everyday use, no. But for travel, yes.
Right. That's why
maybe for everyday use. This really isn't so much of a big deal. I mean, this is not completely, intrusive, I don't think. And if you look at it like, okay, that actually makes it better because you have a little bit of lift, which some people carry those extra anyway, for the lift that they need to do their work.
Definitely. And in fact, if I go on plane ride, I'd take both.
Yeah.
I'd use this one up, and then when it runs out, I'd switch over to that one.
Right. The only thing about batteries that calibrate your batteries, these things fry so easily.
Yeah, and of course you can always buy new batteries when they do.
And for $40,
down.
that's not too bad.
Yeah, and I don't think you can get them for. I got it as a special deal when you buy the laptop. I think if you're buying it separately, it's more expensive.
They sell these at Costco, by the way.
They do sell these at Costco.
And I think their return policy is 6 months. Still?
Well, that's very interesting. That used to be 6 months. I think they're changing it.
No,
yes,
if they're changing it, I'm going to go get a computer today.
Right.
I'm going to call on my way out of the studio.
You definitely want to check into that because I think Costco may be changing that policy.
Yeah.
I think it's still going to be 90 days or something, so 3 months. So that's not bad. But you know, it's better than any other. Most stores won't let you take a laptop back at all, or if they do, they charge you some big restocking
fee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a 120% restocking fee. So it's going to cost you your cost of the computer.
It actually costs you more
plus
to return
20%.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, but yeah, bring it back all day long.
So the only thing that, again, it's a cosmetic downfall. The only bad thing about this laptop I find is the finish is fingerprinty. Oh, and I also had some driver conflicts with Vista. This comes with an NVIDIA graphics card, and NVIDIA has not yet, at least as of this airing, released really good Vista drivers. So until those drivers come out, I would give this machine a 4 out of 5.
And because I haven't actually used this one myself except to go from Ben, and I'm so scared of Windows Vista, I just, if I was just to pick this up with Windows Vista preloaded on it, I really, well, first of all, I wouldn't even buy it with Windows Vista at this point.
Yeah, you can't get it with XP.
I'm too scared. Yeah, I'm too worried.
But that's going to change. Pretty soon you won't be able to get it.
This with Windows Vista on it is not worth it as much to me as it might be to you. So it would be a 3 out of 5 for me, and only because of the Windows Vista part of it. Everything else I love about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool machine. So that's 3 out of 5 for Tiffany, and 4 out of 5 for me. 7 out of 10 for the HP dv2000t. A great little laptop computer if you like that line, if you like the whole line of the, because they look,
makes good products.
Yeah, they all look kind of the same. You can now just choose your screen size.
Yep.
And we'll be right back in 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box, what you need to do as soon as you start up Vista. Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, Geek Tips and Tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you that make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.
Hi there, welcome back to Neophyte.tv. And in our next product segment, we are covering the
Samsung
NV3.
And they pronounce it NV, like you're envious of other cameras.
Oh.
It's like you'll be the...
NV3.
Yes, it's the NV3.
NV3.
You'll be the envy of all other camera owners if you own one of the Samsung NV line.
At least 3 other camera owners. NV3.
NV3.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. 7 megapixel camera, and I got to tell you, it's a nice little package. Rounded corners, all metal. What do you think of that size, weight, yada yada?
It's cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
I like the wheel.
This is a really nice thing about it.
What's up with us and click wheels? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, everything that's got a click wheel she loves.
Click wheel.
I can hear it.
I like it.
Yeah, so, you know, exactly. You put it on here. Again, no, I'm just want people to see it. It's black, which I like.
I'm like, it's shiny and it's small and it's small and it's shiny.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. And again, this...
show the click wheel in the back.
Okay, I'll show the click wheel in the back. I'll get there.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, no, the lens doesn't come out, which is kind of like, I'm liking these ones without the lens popping forwards. It's kind of neat. Okay.
Does it have zoom?
It does have zoom, 3 times zoom, just like a lot of cameras. 7 megapixels on here. Let me show you on the back here. It's got your typical LCD, not the hugest LCD, but a nice LCD display. And on the top, it's got the main control here, which allows you to select the mode, which is, as you said, it's a cool click wheel. And it's kind of neat. It has this click wheel graphic. Can I show? Can you see that? As I click this, see the little graphic going around there? It turns to show you what mode you're in, which is kind of cool. One thing that's kind of neat is that Samsung is marketing this as a media player as well. So you can put MP3 files on here, and you can play back them. You can put movie files on there and play back your movies. Now, I'm not sure you'd want to necessarily watch movies on this little screen, but if you want...
Well, it's about the size of an iPod screen, really.
It is. It's very close, so maybe it's not so bad.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you can watch movies and play back MP3 tunes. So, and there's a... what you don't see on most cameras, where it makes this different, is, boom, headphone jack.
Oh.
So you can plug headphones in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can listen to your MP3 files while,
It's very functional.
Yeah. So a lot of people are using their phones for MP3 players these days, but the phones still generally don't make a good camera. Yeah.
Right.
So here's a good camera with MP3 player. In fact, it even has, on the top here, 2 little speakers, 2 little stereo speakers. I shot a little video of you before, if you remember. while you were grabbing coffee. Let me go in here and turn this on here so you can hear how loud these speakers are. Because for a camera, most cameras do not have very loud speakers. So here we are, for instance, this is, I don't know if you can see this. Put this down. You see the little video going on here?
Which I was really surprised with the video quality.
Yeah, well, once again, these cameras are getting really good when it comes to video quality.
Right.
640 by 480.
Is this a standard headphone jack?
I believe it is, yeah. So here you go, as we're talking here, you can listen.
A little poppy.
It is a little distorted at loud volume.
Demo in our show, we say it's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
We use those products.
What coffee did you select today?
I selected a hazelnut cream, which I think we're about, there's only one left.
Very, very interesting video of us in our break room here. But you can see, so there's pretty decent speakers if you want to play back video on there.
Yeah, that's very cool. No, do you know what the price point is on this?
That's a good question. It's under $300
Okay.
On there, and they have a couple of different models. They have a bigger one that has
I think
a bigger
this is pretty darn
lens.
cool. I mean,
It's nice and easy to select that. Let me take a picture of
Yeah.
you, so I can put it up
Okay.
on here. I'll throw it into auto mode here. Blip, 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 blip.
how come I think I should do a picture of you this time. You always do me.
Yeah, and that's what our viewers want to see is a picture of. Okay. Take a picture.
I'm sure they tune in to see both of us.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's the green button there. Go ahead, take a picture and we'll throw it up on there.
Oh, there you go.
Look okay?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. It's, I will stick that up on the. Oh yeah, see, it's got the big. And this is one problem we always have is the big flashes
Yes.
in the background. So
It's other than the light, the halo that's above your head.
Yeah. So I got to tell you, is there anything revolutionary about this digital camera? No, not really. But does have nice, easy to use controls,
Yeah.
and it's got these nice little speakers. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think it's actually pretty revolutionary. I think the
Video
combination.
player.
Well, yeah, I think the combination. It's saying not only are we a camera, but we're multifunctional. Like, when I look at this, I think, okay, great. What if I forget my iPod? Okay, well, I've got this as a backup. Now I've got my camera and my iPod, which will play video. For something like our kids, they can sit. Actually, this will sit down, and I can have him watch the video.
Sure.
And it comes out the speakers too. So now, not necessarily do I have to have a headset.
I'm not quite sure if it's quite restaurant volume level, or. It might
Yeah,
be quiet area
maybe not.
volume level.
Maybe not, but
then you
it's
have
still
headphones.
it's still two more than one function in one.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty impressed with the video quality. I really was. It was impressive. So I really think this is for under $300. It's a great phone. I'm going to give it a phone.
Great phone?
Yeah, except missing the only thing it's not is a phone.
Right.
But I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 for functionality, and it does what you ask it to do and a little bit more.
I really like the design of it. It's a nice size, and I like the rounded corners. It goes very easily
cool.
in and out of your pocket. It's very easy to just slip it in there. And some of the other ones with the pointy things are uncomfortable in your pocket.
Right.
I don't know. You probably don't put this in your pocket so much as your bag or purse, but I stick my camera in my pocket.
My jeans are
sometimes.
just a little bit too tight.
Yeah. So I think it's good, but I don't think one of the problem about the MP3 player is it's only got one card slot in here. It takes SD cards, so there's an SD.
Up to 2 gigs.
Yeah, and but so you're sharing. You got to put your music. Let's say you put a gig of music on there. Well, that's a gig less photos you can take, right?
Yeah, but it's a gig.
That's true. It's a lot of photos.
Still a lot of photos, yeah.
But so if you put too much music on there, you won't be able to take any pictures, or you have to decide: do I delete my photos? Do I delete my pictures? So.
Yeah, but I still think.
Am I griping? Maybe I'm griping. I don't know.
Well, it's not like you're going to the MTV Music Awards, now you might need 2 gigs of photos for that.
Right.
Well, if you're going there. But no, I think that for most average folk,
Right.
I think it's plenty.
Okay. So I give it, I don't find it as revolutionary as you. I think it's a nice camera, good photo quality, as you said. 7 megapixels is plenty.
Yeah.
Lots of good features. I really like the click wheel.
Yeah.
But to me, it's not revolutionary. I give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay,
So
that's fair.
that's 5 out of 5 for Tiff, 4 out of 5 for me. That's 9 out of 10 for the Samsung NV3 digital still camera. Good camera, good video. And if you're looking for a device that plays music and movies on on the camera, this may well be the camera for you. And that's all the time we have for this week.
Oh yeah, I guess it's the end of our show, isn't it?
It's the end
I'm
of
like,
the
and our
show.
next product is ready to jump in with that.
Juggling products.
Yeah, right.
So please visit our website, www.neo-fight.tv. That's where you can sign up and subscribe to the show in a multitude of formats, I might add.
Yes.
And get on our email list.
So we can send you items like such as this camera.
Yes.
That obviously we probably have enough of our own.
Right.
We don't need to be adding too much more to our collection at this moment.
For sure.
So some of the extras that we get, sign up and subscribe, and we'll send you a product or two for a great gift giveaway.
And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.
If you're looking for a custom-built computer system created to the exact specifications you're looking for, look no further than Puget Custom Computers at www.pugetcustomcomputers.com. Puget builds computers the way you want them built. They work hard to take the hype out of computer building, to help you make good decisions, and to help save you from paying for things you don't need. It's their goal to provide you with everything you need to have a hassle-free computing experience. For your next PC, look up www.pugetcustomcomputers.com.